Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Polygon podcast. I am your host today, Rico Lightfoot, joined with my co-host Ernesto Enriquez once again.
Woo!
The episode name origin of today is "Crime Pays" by Freddie Gibbs.
Yes, sir. All right, Freddie Gibbs. Crime Pays. It's off his album that he dropped like this year. He didn't drop it last month or anything. It's nothing recently, but he dropped it this year, and what an amazing record! I extremely recommend it. If you're all about that lyrical rap, doo bop, this some real rap shit, lyrical spiritual shit. I recommend this.
Lyrical, spiritual, man in the swimming pool, wanting the miracles.
Yeah.
My head is spherical. In this
it's off of
lyrical,
it's off of the album thing called that's Bandana
venereal
by Freddie Gibbs.
Vocabularical.
It stars one of my favorite producers. His name's Madlib. If you ever heard of him, shout out to you. Good, nice pat in the back for you. And just go check it out. Just check it out. Madlib. Libtards. All right, my boy. What are we talking about today?
So today, which happened last week, already starting out with the depression news. So
we gotta get that out of the way.
If anyone's affected super hard on this subject, just know that we are not politicians or any sort of fact people. I'm only things that I heard, and we're just delivering for the people, right? We're just here to talk about it.
We're just two kids who heard about a story, and we're just giving our opinions on it.
So this is about the Californians over there. Happened in a school. I can't really say the name of the high school. It's like Sagu. I don't know. Some with the S. I can't pronounce it. So anything like that. But I think it happened last week. Like Wednesday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I forgot the date. Like I said, I'm not a professional at this, so I don't want to see a bunch of hate comments being like, fact check. This is not right. Yeah.
You actually got the name wrong.
This is very disrespectful, guys.
You're a degenerate for not saying the high school right, okay?
Okay, boomer. Whatever.
Fuck out of here.
Get fucking hit with fact checks, libtard. Alright, anyways.
Right.
So, a school's enough of like the comic things happening, try to lighten the mood, but basically a school shooting had to happen. It was two teen girls that had got injured in it. So they're thankfully okay, and there was one that had died, and so that's the only thing that was sad about it. And it sucks that this still happens here, and only in America, because
Yeah, it sucks because look around, man. Let me bring up a little event that happened about now it's 2 years ago in our little native town, Las Vegas. We had a shooting on October 1st, I believe.
October 1st shooting of the massacre at the country concert in Mandalay Bay.
Yeah,
man. Everybody remembers that.
Everybody remembers that. Everybody remembers the feeling after it. Everybody like remembers how the streets felt, how everything felt. And look, tragedies happen all the time. People die all the time, but things like these are really not supposed to be getting normalized. It enrages me because how the fuck can I let my little cousin go to middle school knowing that anytime this could happen? I mean, it happened here in a concert just last week. It happened close to our high school, where a bunch of, I don't know, it was just rumors, I don't know if it's confirmed, bunch of gang violence was occurring in our high school, and actually there was a threat going out, and it got to the middle school that my little cousin goes to. So the whole area got, police came, spread out the news. They gave out like announcements to the parents, and it's just sad, man. I got to be higher and alert, always telling my little cousin, hey, are you okay? Hey, what's going on? or how was your day? Did anything happen? And
Yeah, that sucks. And I know that at Valley, the high school that we went to, there was actually there's only like 2 occurrences I remember that of anything like violent like that happened. Was one kid actually had brought a pistol to school.
oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and I remember I got the letter like from during CrossFit, and, like for the send out to our parents, and like we all didn't know that until we got the letter, which was like crazy.
I remember I remember when it happened, but I don't remember the events or like what exactly happened. I just knew about it after they sent the letter and the voicemail to my guardian. And I was like, whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And then at one time there was a threat that happened too, and that was the other one that I remember was somebody was threatening to shoot up the school. And I know that day I didn't come to school just in case. It's like, because like everyone's gonna do that, and I think that was after the October 1st shooting too, because everybody, like anything like that happens, like a shooting or anything that's an act of terrorism, and then somebody says like the next day like, oh, we're gonna shoot up the school or college or whatever the place may be, whatever, people are gonna not take that as a joke, because it's of what happened before, because that's how people are gonna just react. And so when they did that for Valley, I didn't take it as a joke, and I stayed home just in case, because of everything that had just recently happened. And
like who
the people that started though are just like stupid.
Exactly.
Honestly,
it was a bunch of idiots trying to tell a joke or something. A very sick joke too. I know we got dark humor, but like, come on, we were in a state of panic, and a real thing happened, a real actual thing that nobody ever expected. And the many years of me living here and so many people living here, nobody ever thought that would happen. So
and it sucks, that all these shootings happen and everything, but oh well. But the kid that did it in California, he did get caught, of course. Good. I don't know if he's I don't know, but anyways, his name is Nathaniel Burrows. I don't know, it's plural. And he's 16 years old. Fucking 16-year-old. So like, what grade is that? I know he's in high school.
16-year-old. He's probably a sophomore, or like
like a sophomore
or a freshman, probably. I wouldn't say junior.
But how they keep on? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess at the end of the year, kinda. Or I guess beginning. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, like, how did they even get a hand on a .45 caliber?
The parents probably, man.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with the parents?
I don't know. Some parents are just put their political view on their kids too sometimes, or like they grow up with like their parents having guns, and they're like, oh, that's okay. I should have a gun. Or some of their parents, like, they just use it for protection, and they always want to keep protection. And especially now, like, this could be taken as an example of like, he hears shootings, might as well take it. Or then there's that there's that one thing that everybody says that he's suffering through mental illness, or like he got bullied in high school, which is, I'm not dismissing it as like something like laughable, or like it doesn't matter, but sometimes it's a bit overused for real things that can actually happen to a person. It can actually it could go into the topic of like nurture versus nature.
So like almost like a chain reaction, if you can essentially get what I'm saying, is like a kid could be scared, or I guess the parents also, or both, could be scared for their own child that these school shootings are happening, or a violent place is happening, so they give him a gun to defend himself with. But what if that kid goes insane and then gets a school shooting to happen, or even just like in public places to start shooting, and then after that, it's just that's gonna be on the news. And then another person's parents and child's gonna see that, and think the same thing, and it's just gonna keep going over and over and over.
Exactly.
You know?
The whole mental illness thing. It's never something to take not serious because it's real. We all.
Yeah. It's real life.
It's real. It's real life. We all go through like real things, and well, that kid probably grew up. I don't know. In my speculation, that kid probably grew up in a really bad house, and well, one thing leads to another. A domino effect starts where maybe his life just gets more shittier and shittier, and this leads to people turning into violence or just doing bad things, But then again, if you come from a very bad place, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just your actions is what makes you a bad person. So
yeah,
that's
and
why that's why I said like the topic
yeah.
of like nature and nurture.
Yeah, and we're not like the best people to follow advice from.
No, definitely not. We're just shouting out shit into a microphone, so don't follow our advice. All we're just saying is like you can have an open mind.
Listening.
I'm sorry. Keep going. You go.
No,
I'm talking over you, dog. This is so.
No. You go.
All right. I'm just saying. We're just.
But no. You go.
Okay, what I was saying.
But like thing. I'm sorry. I know you go. You go. Actually, this time I won't joke around.
You good?
Yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
All right.
I am. This is the bark in the background.
Okay. Oh man, oh man. Okay, what I was saying is that like we're just fucking people shouting shit into a mic. You can take our advice. If not, don't take it. Just every time you talk to us or you listen to us, just keep an open mind and just relax, chill. It's not that deep.
And we're just giving out like just regular advice you would get to like a friend in high school or see on the streets or in the public or anything like that. So, and for like people that don't agree and don't like our advice, you don't have to agree and don't have to take the advice. We're just saying things, and I'm not like saying this. I'm just saying this because I don't want to see like somebody text me on social media or like in the comments start debating shit with me, and like I'm not gonna be phased. I'm not a professional at this. I'm already admitting this. I'm not. So we just decided to talk about this topic to bring it up as a current event that's happening and to be addressed and to give a little bit of light on the inside of the event that just happened is all. To take it real.
Awareness.
Super real about it.
All right,
and stuff like that. So in other news, to lighten up the thing that we had just talked about, so Kanye recently went to a jail and he performed his album Jesus is King, right?
Like again, Jesus.
So,
I'm gonna say this again. Jesus is King was a really bad album. One of the worst. I'm never going back to that album, bro. 2 out of 10. Do not change my mind. Please don't ever change my mind about that album because it won't. I hate it. The production value wasn't. It was great, but like the mixing, I was just not fucking with it, and like Kanye was just doing. Just bullshit.
Yeah,
just bullshit.
And honestly, like, I bet Jesus is just looking down on him right now, like, oh Lord, you another ticket for you to go in hell, sir, or something. But I mean, it's Kanye, but Kanye's a really I'm pretty different type of artist breed.
I'm pretty sure he's a really nice person, but it's just like a lot of shit happens and. That.
I bet he's like a guy that you gotta like have a certain feel with, like with other friends and stuff.
I mean, every
person.
time I listen to him, I have an open mind, and every time I hear him or he's on an interview, I have an open mind. That's why I'm such a fan, because every time I hear him, I had to have an open mind and try to see his perspective, and his perspectives are pretty cool. Sometimes they're a little bit too mediocre. Sometimes my grammar's so bad I can't even pronounce mediocre. That right? Is that how I pronounce it? Mediocre.
Mediocre, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. But anyways, I'm glad Kanye's doing this. You know, good for him, sharing his album to inmates who are probably.
I mean, it's kind of weird though.
Yeah, I know, but it's
To
just
be
like,
honest, like, did you see the video? On the video, they're like stood behind a fucking like orange line. They can't. They have to stay there, or if they step forward, they just get shot up or tased or something. Something happens. It's so like, it's so funny, and then you just see Kanye in front of them. He's wow now, like, yeah, you my Chick-fil-A close on Sunday, and then there was okay. So he did it for the girls, and he did it for the guys. The girls were a lot more like calmer. The guys kind of like they got into it. I'm not gonna lie, they got into it.
Yeah, they were hyping that shit up.
Yeah, they were super in like full Jesus mode, and like all of a sudden this turned into a jail to like a church, and they're all confessing sins.
I wouldn't be surprised that the guy that says Jesus Christ would just come out of nowhere.
Jesus Christ,
we love you, God.
I thought that was fucking weird. So
let's talk about fashion, bro. We haven't talked about that. What's good?
Yeah, so I guess, well, I mean, you can go ahead and bring us in.
Well,
so what do you want to say about our fashion or fashion in general?
One,
to introduce us more to the audience.
One, that a lot of shit that I see is repetitive, but then again, if you see something cool and you like it and you just want to take it, go for it. You know, you like it.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody's gonna take that away from you. You like it, wear it. But there's a lot of things I see, and I shut myself up. But inside, I really want to say something, and I feel like I'd turned into an asshole. But here's what I'm gonna say. Most of the fits I've seen in my life, in real life, have been the most shittiest, trashiest fits. Garbage, bro. And I've met some pretty cool people who know how to dress, like you, other people, just because of our interest in fashion. I'm not saying I'm a king in fashion. I'm not saying I am the like god and anything like that. But no, I'm just saying that a lot of the stuff younger people wear are just boring. You know, they're boring.
Yeah,
It's not simple, because I know there's simple outfits. It's not even simple. It's just boring and bland and repetitive. There's no flavor.
If Gordon Ramsay was a Fashion Nova person, he'd say, "There's no fucking flavor in your fucking fits."
Where's the lamb sauce?
There's no lamb sauce in their fits. Not, yo, fucking stupid guys.
What if you make?
What is it?
What if you make lamb sauce on a fit?
I don't know. If you make lamb sauce on a fit, then people are gonna want a taste of that, and
you'd become tasty.
Take a little bites. You become tasty.
All right, but anyways,
the creme brulee.
Yeah, every time I see an outfit that I just don't really like, it disappoints me, because I know some people don't like it, and I get that. You don't have to like it, all right? But at least try to make your clothes look like they're you know?
Yeah, and some people are just not really into fashion, and they'll just wear whatever. And it's like, this conversation isn't really for those type of people, but for the ones that are like in it or
are trying.
Well, I guess let me just say that fashion is just a thing that's for comfort. It's not for looks.
No, not really.
It's all about the comfort. And if you don't even like feel comfortable in your outfit, and it could be like the most like hype beast or stylish thing ever in life. Like somebody can be wearing a Supreme button up that's like a long sleeve that has some, whatever, or like some like True Religion pants or whatever jeans, and some Yeezys or something. I don't know. And it could be the most fire fit to look at, but if you're not comfortable in it, then people will see that.
People will see that. You know,
Yeah, it's about rocking confidence.
confidence is key in all of fashion and all you do. Confidence is key, because if you don't show off confidence, if you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, in your own outfit, everybody's gonna see that, dude, and it's gonna ruin totally the vibe and what you're trying to represent or what you're trying to show.
Yeah, your whole goal is to rock of what you put on, and some people, they probably just wouldn't feel confident unless they're wearing something that's not stylish and stuff. But usually, the like 9 times out of 10, it's the reason is because they're just not, they're stuck in their box.
Yeah.
And they need to try out new things. And there's really nothing wrong with trying out new things of stuff like crop top for guys, you know, and most people probably won't agree, but it's something to try. And if you like it, then you might as well keep doing it and wear it, you know. And you shouldn't really care about like anybody else critiquing your outfit unless it's like compliments, I guess, because, you know, those are always nice to get. But if anyone's like saying that's like trash or gay or it's weird, you know, it's their opinions are invalid.
They're invalid.
It's
Don't
all
ever
about yourself.
Don't ever listen to those people that say like, "Oh, your outfit is like," your outfit doesn't define your sexuality. All right. So if anybody tells you, "Hey, your outfit looks gay," or like this, just tell them to fuck off, or just don't even say nothing. Look, just don't say nothing. Smile and just keep going. You know, fuck those people, because clothes do not have sexuality. They're just material. But they can define you and what you look at, what you see, what you represent, and what you love.
Yeah, and I think what I can say like for myself is that even in like high school or I guess all the way through high school, people thought I was like bisexual because
The way you
of the way I
dress.
dressed, or gay.
Yeah.
You know. And I guess if a guy dresses good, he's considered gay because only gay guys can dress good, which I would, I guess, consider, you know, homophobic to some extent, right?
Yeah, of course, because it's
And, you know, stupid.
stupid.
So like fashion, and if you can't find your own fashion, like your own way of making clothes and fit to you and your style, like finding your own style basically, you can do that in a couple of different ways of like seeing celebrities, anyone that you're into, you know, or, you know, I personally, I do it from celebrities and I look on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's always a really great way to find your own style. And my own, I would describe it as like vintage and streetwear and classy streetwear, I would say.
It's the same here. If you're ever trying to find like your taste in music and not music, taste in fashion, just in my inspiration, I get it from movies and songs. So like, if I were to listen to a song, what kind of outfit I would have on, what kind of mood I would feel to have a piece of clothing on. You know, and I listen to a song. What's a song I've been listening to recently? Oh, We Fell in Love in October. That song reminds me of fall. That song reminds me of like a nice cold, snuggly. But if you ever want to try it out, watch movies, vintage movies, retro movies like Pulp Fiction. Even if you go back, you can also go to like the movies that were made in 1930s, 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Just go back to seeing those favorite movies. You know, tell your dad to take out the VHSs. Tell your mom to like take out her old photos. You can look at her, how she used to dress, or you could tell your dad too. Hey, yo, dad, let me see some of your photos. Let me see what kind of fits you were rocking. And I'm gonna tell you, your dad is probably flyer than you right now.
Well, I know my dad isn't. He's definitely not.
Oh no,
because my dad fucking he's just in like some work gear and usually all the time, you know, 24/7.
No, but I'm pretty sure when they were younger, they were flyer than us.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen some younger photos of my dad, and he's kind of like weird. I don't know how my mother like fell in love with him, but, you know. It happened, I guess.
My dad was actually pretty into like fashion, even though
My dad had a big forehead,
he had a big forehead. No, my dad didn't.
and then he went bald, and now he has an extended forehead. I guess.
But anyways, yeah, if you ever want to look into fashion, look into movies, look into music, whatever mood you feel, that will probably determine what kind of pieces you want to get on.
Yeah, just to figure out yourself, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe even TV shows too. You know, you see on TV show, you see this one character that like has a nice outfit on, and you ever want to try it on? Try it on. You know.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? What's the other thing you mentioned? Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest has very good ideas. I used to be skeptical about it, and I was like, you know, everybody uses it. I'm probably gonna see the same shit I see in public. But no, Pinterest has a lot of people who know how to dress well. And then another.
You can also look on YouTubers.
Yeah, you can see on YouTubers too. Your favorite YouTubers probably. I don't know. Sometimes. No.
Well,
scratch that.
I wouldn't say
scratch
that. Logan Paul knows how to dress. Yeah.
Oh man, hell no. A lot of YouTubers that I watch don't know how to dress at all.
Yeah, most of the time they just wear their own merch. But I mean, it's understandable just to push out their own like brand.
Yeah, but their merch can
and
like
make money. They're just making money on themselves, really. But it's whatever. I think the only merch I've seen from a YouTuber that actually looks good is just David Dobrik's.
Yeah.
This is just really plain and simple. It's not like some weird like font, and it's just clickbait. And I would love to have some sort of thing like that. That'd be really cool.
That'd be a cool piece of hoodie.
It's just like it's like $30 though for his like stuff. So I consider that like a lot to me. I mean, like it's whatever. But I like my outfits in a oversized thing. So if I see like a hoodie, I get it in like a 3XL or a 2XL. Usually a 3XL and a hoodie, and same thing with like long sleeves.
Yes.
I don't do it for pants unless it depends of what type of fit I'm using it for. Because I have baggy black pants and baggy jeans, like blue jeans, light wash.
Oh man, dude, mostly all my pants are pretty baggy because
All mine's are.
I really like my legs feeling loose. They got that extra space. And I don't like consider to like to be looked as big, because no, that's not what I'm going for. What I'm going for is like comfort. Going back to the saying of like, if you're not comfortable in your outfit, time to change it up or switch it to something that you really like. And what I like is to feel free, to feel spacious, and actually feeling nice and looking nice. A lot of the things that I wear.
Fashion.
What you were saying?
I was gonna say, like, in fashion, like, it's not just your outfit. It also could be concerned with like a man's beard or
definitely
girl's like hair, and accessories come into play.
Yep.
A lot of times,
accessories
are important.
A lot. They're very important, as much as like your shoes too. Your shoes are basically, if you want to make them the focus of your outfit, then look for an outfit that can actually complement your shoes only. But to me, everything counts. Your shoes, your socks, your pants, your accessories that you put on. Sometimes a lot of people exaggerate the accessories, and I'm like, that's you.
Yeah, too
you
much.
like that, but it's just like it kind of ruins it, man. It really does. Overdoing a lot of stuff can ruin it, but doing the most minimal can also not be very that beneficial. So it's kind of like you gotta find a balance, and it's
Yeah, and like we're not just talking about like for guys fashion too. Like if our girls are like listening to this or anything, like you could take this advice into your own.
Oh, by the way, fuck schools for not letting girls dress as how they ever wanted, dude. Fuck that. I always fucking hated that. That's why that's why another thing. I remember that day I wore a crop top to high school. I wanted to show that like, hey yo, I can do it too,
Yeah?
I can dress as a woman. You know, I can dress like this.
Why
No, just
why you
kidding.
like saying it in a weird way?
No, it's just like I kind of
Okay,
wanted.
okay, dress as a woman
The message
too.
was like,
The nice pussy too in my pants.
no, the message was like, I can wear whatever I want, and
Okay, Joker. It's not about the money.
it's not about the money. It's about sending a message. The message was, I can wear whatever I want. Same as my sisters out here. They can wear whatever they want. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I know that school, a lot of times, kids are like restricted to their own fashion stuff, and it's also like, I'm not even gonna lie, because sometimes it is sexist, because they'll make, like, if there's a girl wearing like thigh high shorts,
Mm-hmm.
because those aren't like, they're not legal in school, not allowed in school,
Yeah.
but if it's like
She's got shorts!
my but like usually it's not allowed, but like if they see like a fat girl, and I'm just saying like this just because it's the truth really, and they see like or I guess not, I don't want to say fat, but like an overweight girl like wearing like thigh high shorts, they're gonna tell her to change. Here's some like,
Use some like
some
some
baggy pants.
some
I don't know what the
sweatpants that haven't been washed for like probably 3 years. We always.
Is that what they do?
I guess
no,
so,
like,
bro. Because like
Because I only got dress coded once on my like, I had ripped jeans on my thighs, and it was showing my underwear, and the guy just let me out the hook. He was like, just don't wear it again, and I wore it again, and they didn't care.
Ooh,
but I mean,
bad
I've never
boy.
been in the situation to get caught, and then they change up my pants, because I don't know what the fuck they're gonna make me wear, other than probably like some gym shorts, I would guess. But anyways, to like what I was saying is that if they see like an overweight girl, and then she'll get dress coded for sure. But if it's like a girl that's not overweight and she actually looks really attractive, then they won't care.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to be like, oh, that's just a lie, like that's just mean stuff. And it's like, it's really not, because I've seen this happen in person before, and it's happened with cheerleaders at my school that I went to, and they were wearing their own cheerleading like outfit, but like some of them were okay to wear it, and that was just dumb. But that's just how it be in society,
Mm-hmm.
which is like stupid.
So like,
Not like that.
fuck the fucking school like dress code. Fuck that. Dress however you want, however you like, but just make it you. All right. And if
And
like,
don't try to impress anybody.
yeah, don't impress nobody. There's nobody you gotta impress. There was a lot of people who told me, hey, why are you dressing up? You don't got nobody to impress.
Yeah.
To impress. And I'm like, I impress myself. That's the only person that matters. Only me.
I give myself a boner in the mirror.
I'm pretty as hell.
Shit.
Just look at
It's
the
like
mirror.
that cyanide and happiness, like short. I don't know if you've seen
No,
it.
I never
There's like
seen
a guy. It's like an animated show, and they showed one where the guy like is just looking himself in the mirror, and he's just fucking himself every day and taking himself on a day in the mirror. It's
That's
super
pretty
funny.
much how you're supposed to feel about yourself. Love yourself. Self-care.
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 R.I.P.
R.I.P. my boy.
Mac Miller.
Man, what a beautiful soul.
So what would you say are like the best albums of 2019
Best albums of
so far?
2019 so far?
I don't know if there's any more coming out right now.
I'm pretty sure, because November and December.
From what
always,
I know of, I don't know any.
But December and November don't have that much great albums.
I mean, they'll probably like. I feel like artists will be sending out singles probably.
Singles, yes, because I see that a lot. Drake did it back in like 2017 where he dropped like Block Boy.
And then last year, Post Malone dropped one. He dropped Wow.
Yeah, he dropped Wow and
Yeah.
Sunflower.
Like right before the next year happened. Like in December I don't know, 20 something.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Is there how many days are in December?
It was like.
Do I sound stupid?
No, there's like 31 days in December, bro. He dropped it around like the same week New Year's Eve comes out. But yeah, a lot of artists just drop singles. They don't drop no albums. And the albums that come out in November, December aren't always that great.
Mm-hmm. You know, like right now, as like we were just talking about the like the how many days are in December, it got me like thinking about that game that I saw on the PlayStation Store.
What game?
Because like me and Ernie had this conversation before. I saw a game on the PlayStation Store, and it said it would be coming out in December 31st, 2020.
Oh!
And so I forgot which game it was. I'm not sure.
It was
I forgot.
Dead Island 2.
Oh yeah, it was that one. So like, I don't know if I sound stupid or not. I feel like I shouldn't be, but if I'm wrong, then please correct me in the comments down below. But it said it was coming out on that date, and I asked Ernie, I was like, so is it coming out like in January, or is it coming out
in December,
like next year or something? You know,
is it coming out in December, or is it coming out next year?
Yeah, like next. You know, I don't know if anyone will like get what we're saying, but you know, like it's because like who puts a release date like that?
Who releases like anything on fucking New Year's Eve? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Everybody's celebrating. That was a good idea. Who thought that was a good idea? Yeah, let's celebrate Dead Island 2 instead. Dead Island 2?
My New Year's resolution is to not stop playing this game.
That's sad, man.
And Dead Island wasn't even like a successful game that much. I mean, I guess it was, but I don't know. I wasn't really
just
into
for
it.
the first one. I saw a lot of buzz when it came out back in like what 2012.
I know, like the OG. I'm not sure. I think it was 2012, but I know the OG like YouTubers hopped on that.
Oh yeah,
hella hard.
Oh man, OG YouTube, I miss it.
They grew from that. I know the Creatures did that from the Creature Hub, which is now not a thing anymore. So RIP, because they were awesome, but they're not a thing anymore, and that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
For
all right, back to the albums.
Albums.
So far, my list consists of Freddie Gibbs' album. Forgot its name.
Sounds like Freddie Dredd.
Freddie Dredd. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you know what Freddie Dredd is?
No, I don't know. Who the fuck is that?
He kind of reminds me of like Suicide Boys.
Oh.
He has a couple of songs but I mean, it's not as. He's a white boy. I think he's white, and he's like, "My name is Freddie." Yeah, that's how he raps. But it's fucking. It goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's a song called "Gotta Go," and I'll send you it like after this. But it's pretty good.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Freddie Gibbs' album has to be up there. Needles by my favorite rap group. I forget its name. Let me look for it up. But man, I don't even got the list on here, dog. There's so many albums that came out. Not that many though, because 2019 was pretty like a low album drop a year. You know, it was
a pretty good year for. No, I think there's more than you think there was, because the year felt fast in the beginning and then slowed down as it went more. Because I feel like we've been stuck in 2019 for a while, like more than a year, and then 2020 is coming like next year, or like on the next month.
I know, that's crazy. 2020.
I mean, that just sounded stupid. Next year, 2020.
We're really getting out of the roaring 10s. Oh no, we're really getting out of the 10s and we're going into the roaring 20s.
Yeah, I didn't like the 10s. I didn't like 2010s. That was a bad era. It still is.
Out of the 2010s, I only liked 2017. The rest can go.
I only like 2016, 2017, and 2019.
2017 was.
I skipped over 2018 because it was like, wasn't that cool.
The 2019 albums, I would say. I already mentioned.
I mean, I did lose my virginity in 2018. But that's not a big thing. Not to me.
To a lot of people, that's a big thing, dog.
I don't know. I mean, like, you know, that movie with Stephen Carell, 47-year-old virgin.
37-year-old version.
Some people might be that.
Hey, to me, my experience was basically "Wet Dreams" by J. Cole. If you
What, of album?
Yeah, no, the song, the way the song goes, that's how my first experience was. So, if you ever want to listen to
You
that,
fucked the song?
no, what?
You fucked J. Cole?
Yeah, I fucked J. Cole.
Cole! Oh, Cole!
Oh, take me
Man,
back
he
to
was switching
24.
Bars in your dick.
Fuck it. Oh man. All right. Yeah, I really don't know. I know Needles was a really good album by my favorite rapper, Freddie Gibbs album. Aries by Jaden Smith. That was a good album. It's definitely up there.
Aries?
Yeah.
Aries?
Is that how it's pronounced? Aries?
When did he make an album named Aries?
Jaden Smith's album. Aries.
Are you talking about Iris?
Oh, Iris. There you go. My bad.
What the fuck?
I called it Aries.
It's just sire backwards. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. Iris.
Yeah.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah. He says it in his song all the time. In his songs in the album.
I thought it was
And he's
Aries, bro.
No, when did he ever say Aries? It's just Iris. It's just pronounced weird.
That's crazy.
Cause he's like Iris and blah blah blah. And I'll be going to his concert next month, so that'd be cool.
And I'm gonna be joining you, brother.
Better buy that ticket.
I will.
Hurry on that. But yeah.
Iris.
So I guess.
Was a good album.
Are you like? Do you still have more?
The Schoolboy Q album too. That one was good.
I've not heard it.
You haven't heard it? It's pretty good.
No, I don't really listen to Schoolboy Q as much anymore.
No, you should listen to Schoolboy.
But I didn't really listen as much as before either.
Igor was pretty good too.
I listened to him in middle school a lot with Kanye.
No, I didn't. I didn't listen to Schoolboy Q much in middle school. I
listened to him and Kendrick Lamar. That's when he was like really popping off.
I barely listened to Schoolboy Q like this year. I really like got into him.
Shit.
Yeah, I know I missed out a lot, but hey, that's what happens when you grow up like with strict parents that think that if you listen to hip hop, you're gonna later on you'll turn into a cholo or something. That's what they thought, bro.
Foo.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Well, they're fools for that.
Yeah, definitely. But Igor was a beautiful, great album. I loved it. It's definitely up there. It's not the best of 2019 though. I'll say that. That's pretty much it for me.
Yeah. Well, so I only listen to a couple of albums a year usually because there's only I have a special gift with music where I can tell which ones are probably going to be good and which are going to be bad. And I'm not even like trying to like gloat off on myself either. Like usually I'm pretty right. And so the Iris album that came out from Jaden Smith, I would say is really good because
the production on that album is, oh my god.
Yeah. And then, it's Jaden Smith. He's like 21, I think, right now.
No, he's 20.
I'm pretty sure he's 21. He's either 21 or 22. I'm gonna check right now real quick.
Go check it out.
Do a speed.
But honestly, Jaden Smith is a pretty underrated artist. I could say that.
He's 21.
Oh, he's 21? Okay, cool.
Yeah. He because it's fucking Jaden Smith and he did really fucking well on the album. And he had Kid Cudi on it,
Oh yeah. He had Tyler the
cute.
Creator,
He had
Kid
Rocky.
Cudi, ASAP Rocky, who else?
He's really gifted and talented man. And he has his own record label, right? I don't know if it's his. I'm not sure. I forgot, but it's called Misfits.
Yep.
And it's really fucking cool. They have a really diverse range of artists, but I'm not really going to get into that. I'm just going to talk about the rest of the albums. So, but yeah, you can go ahead and check that out and everything. It's a really great album. I love it. It's hip-hop album, but a little bit of singing in there too. So I'd say Iris. I liked Pony by Rex Orange County. Probably one of my favorite ones this year. I love that a lot. And, you know, everybody has their own different opinions on it because it's studio now and everything. I liked it a lot, but he had a one song on there. He kind of reminds me of John Bellion, even though John Bellion's a one-man guy and Rex Orange County is like a whole band. But they had made a song where it's called Pluto Projector, and that was like a really great song.
Really great song.
Because there's a lot of production in that of the instrumentals happening there, and he has such a great voice. And I was hoping to hear like him like do a little rap too, because he does it too. But he has Alexander O'Connor has a really great singing voice, and it's like orgasms the ears. So yeah, if you guys should go check out Pony by Rex Orange County. I love it a lot. And let me think. I have to like look through my music because I forget. I think he came out with the album this year. I think Post Malone. He came out with Hollywood's Bleeding this year. I think he came out this year. It's so weird because like 2019 feels weird. It feels like it went by last year or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it came out this year if I'm wrong.
No, it did come out this year.
Yeah, it was a great album too. Post Malone does never disappoint. I loved it a lot. And there's only like I don't know, like 2 songs that are like about. So you got his ones that have already like came out before the album, so you could hype up the album coming out, which was Circles,
Wow,
and
Sunflower.
Sunflower, and then there was one more I thought. Goodbyes.
Yeah, Goodbyes.
That one.
I'm not good at Goodbyes.
So that's already like 4 songs. That's already like, you know, taken out really because I already heard them so much. But everything else was great. He has a song on there called Staring at the Sun with SZA, and that's like as close as it is to Sunflower almost. It's really great. I like all the songs on there. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. And then that's pretty much it. Because the other albums of this year that came out, either I'm not really into the artist, and I don't want to go ahead and, you know, check it out either, or it's just singles that have came out that I enjoyed a lot, from other like artists like Sunreal. No one probably knows who that is, but I'm sure there are some people that do. Sunreal, Frank Ocean, he came out with singles. Brockhampton came out with
yeah,
Ginger.
I forgot about Ginger. How could I forget about that? Ginger was a great album.
That was
too.
Yeah, that was alright. My relationship with Brockhampton is kind of, I don't know, you know? It's like, I don't know where I'm standing with them. Because I like their music, and then a little bit like, it's alright, you know? It's not my type of vibe. What I'm saying is, you need like a certain taste with Brockhampton. You need that certain taste, because I listened to the whole thing of Ginger, and I listened to a whole thing of their other album, which I forgot the name of, but so I listened to 2 full albums. I think on Ginger, one of them was called Halo, right? Do you know?
Yeah.
That one, it was alright, but I didn't really like it that much. I'm not gonna lie. Because I discovered Brockhampton in my junior year of high school.
Same with me.
So about 3 years ago, almost 4. I guess 3.
I mean, that's when they were.
Or almost 4.
They were debuted. Yeah. They were like making their big. They're making their big album out here, because it's all started off with like Kevin Abstract and people liking Kevin Abstract, and then Kevin.
And there was like
got into
so many people in that band.
Oh, many, bro.
I guess group. I don't know if you want to say band, but I guess I'll just say group.
No,
there's like 12
group.
People. Right?
Yeah,
12?
Pretty sure. I don't know, dude. There's an ongoing joke that it's like nobody really knows how many people are in Brockhampton.
I remember I seen a picture of the meme of you know the movie Holes?
Yeah.
With Shia LaBeouf. Somebody like memed it where it's like, I'm gonna tell my kids this was Brockhampton when they grow up. And it's fucking all the kids, but yeah, I think there's like 12 of them. But with Brockhampton, I I liked their music before when they were more into the rap stuff, and right now they're not. I wouldn't say really rap that much, because I don't hear like as much as like I don't hear old school, but I don't hear like trap either with 808 and stuff.
With the
it's just they just have nice melodies and nice flows. It still sounds good. I'm not dissing it or anything, but it's just not my my sorte of taste.
with Brockhampton, it's been like a on and off relationship with them. You know, that's they released
That's
like
how I
a
describe mine.
they'll release like an album where it's like I like it a lot, like Brockhampton. What is it? Because I know they released 3 albums in 2017, which was the trilogy of man, what's it called?
It's called
Saturation,
something, I guess.
Saturation. And one of my favorite albums of Saturation, number 2. That one's the best one in my opinion. And then they came out with Saturation 3. That's when they like lost me. Iridescence came out, and I tried to listen to it, but I couldn't. I couldn't. There's only like a few tracks.
I couldn't listen to it.
There was only like a few tracks that I really liked on there. And then they came out with their tracks like 1997 or 1998. I don't know what's the rest. And then Ginger came out, and Ginger, wow, Ginger.
Yeah, there's
Ginger
a couple of good songs on there though.
My favorite,
like Sugar is a good one.
Sugar is my favorite song after Ginger. I know everybody's.
I also agree.
I know somebody's gonna be like, but Sugar's so basic. Everybody loves that song. Shut up.
Well, I mean that's how it's so good.
That's
Everybody
why.
loves it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You know.
Don't hate.
Ginger's actually really good too.
I was mad. Yeah, but I mean, like when I discovered them my junior year of high school, they were like more into the rap, and I like, you know, it was like Star and Gold.
Yeah.
Those were the songs that were like hitting me, and I was like, this is some like old type of bumpy sound. I liked it, and some nice ass raps, and you know, Kevin Abstract, he had some like gay bars in there, but it was funny, and it still sounded hard. You know, like, cause I forgot which song. I think it was Star, and he was like, Anthony Hopkins eating me raw. And, you know, those like little snippets of like gay bars, they're still like fire and good. I like it a lot. They also have Dominic Fike. I don't think he's in Brockhampton, but I feel like they're probably going to add him.
They probably
to it.
But I don't know.
Because they've been hanging out with him, you know, recently and everything. Well, I guess not like recently, but, you know, about a couple months ago or last year. Because Dominic Fike, he popped up, you know,
last year after his
demos.
Was it a demo
album.
EP? What you call it?
I forgot what was the name. Something demos. It was great. I think it was considered an album. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I consider it an EP.
What's that song? 3 Nights. He had that song, and that's what really lifted him up. And then I mean, if you never heard Dominic Fike before, he's a really great singer. He's a singer guy. But back then, he actually had tried for a career in rap. And I'm not going to lie, it was pretty trash.
Garbage!
It was. Because
shit out of you.
He was like mumble rap and stuff. And it was like super hard trap. But, you know, he's grown up from that. And he has a long backstory and stuff. And, you know, whatever. But he's a good singer. He knows guitar and everything. He's really talented lad. And,
very great melodies.
You know, Brockhampton is there. They basically gave him a shout out one time on a video called "This is Dominic Fike," and basically showing off who this is. And you know, I already knew who it was because I had been a fan before, and so I'm sure they would. I mean, I don't know if they will be adding people into, you know,
I don't know,
their group. I don't know if they do that.
I don't know if they do, because like they were hanging out with Ansel like a while back.
Yeah,
Ansel Escort. Is that his name?
El Gore.
Oh, what a beautiful
I don't think
man.
there's an S in his name. Yeah, he's a good singer too. And you know, if you could, if someone were like to put a gun to my head, I just like thought of this out of nowhere. But if anyone were to put a gun to my head and be like, name all the all the band members on there, all the group members on broadcasting. I'd be like,
Shoot me.
I only know Kevin.
Shoot me.
I only know Kevin Abstract.
Pull the trigger,
That's the only one I
motherfucker.
know. I knew a couple of them, but then they slipped my mind. I've forgotten them. But yeah, I think that's all the albums I would say. So I only have like 3.
I guess. What's that guy's name? Bear? Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna ask me, yeah, I wouldn't know.
that's it, bro. I'm sorry. I listened to Brockhampton, but I don't know their members' names. Except for
But
Kevin.
they're still a good group, I would say.
They really are.
Don't go ahead and give them a listen. Don't go off our critiques. Give it a listen on yourself and let yourself know how it feels, how it is.
Yeah. What's another thing? What's another album you really liked?
It's hard to say. I don't even know what albums came out. You know, what else came out this year?
Nah, I wasn't really paying much attention to the music industry this year.
Did Cardi B drop an album?
Who?
Did Cardi B drop an album?
No. God.
I
hope not.
I was like, I don't know what made me think of that. Okay, I'm looking at the albums of 2019.
Oh, Summer
that's crazy.
Walker dropped a fire-ass album.
Oh, fucking the Baby dropped his album, didn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Was it Baby on Baby? Something Baby, right? Denzel Curry. What are we talking about?
Whoa! Forget about that.
I was like, what are we talking about? What else? Zoo, you know?
Dropped Zoo this year, man.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Denzel Curry, he hates it when he's been called an underrated rapper because he's not. You know, he's kind of outshined that word underrated. He used to be underrated, but now he's out there, man. He's showing what he got, and a lot of people are seeing it, and I'm so happy because I used to listen to him back in 2015 when the whole "I am the one."
After he got memed.
After he got memed, I used to listen to him back then, and I used to think he was a really good artist, and I really hated that he wasn't getting the much attention. But now, this is like last year, I think, 2018, when he released his Taboo album, which is one of my favorite albums, and I actually got to see him live in person, and I got to meet him, which was one of my favorite days.
Denzel Curry's I mean, he is kind of underrated, or I guess he's just not really known. But he's a good guy.
But he's amazing, bro. He's really short in fucking person, bro. He's shorter than me, and I'm 5'6".
I'm 6 foot. Tall boys have hearts too.
He's 6 foot. Oh my god.
So you want me to name the albums that came out this year that don't even sound like they came out this year?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, well, Lana Del Rey came out with an album called Norman fucking Reedus?
Why do I keep on forgetting about these albums I listened?
Norman fucking Rockwell.
Yeah, I listened to that album. That was really good too.
I know. I never listened to a Lana Del Rey song. Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep. Where we go?
That's alright.
That's so crazy to me. I was like, that came out this year. I thought that came out last year. That's weird. The same thing with Ariana Grande's "Thank You Next."
Yeah, me and you listened to that album together.
I know.
We reacted.
We did, but we were in school. We were in school at the time.
We know that was a trash album.
Yeah, don't at me, Ariana Stan fans. It was trash. She only had like a couple good songs on there.
I don't give a shit. The fucking album was trash. So come at me.
Whatever. So James Blake did his thing. I listen to him sometimes, not much though, but yeah. Juice WRLD's Death. I had it. Death Race for Love.
I really don't.
I love Juice WRLD. He's a great artist. That was a good one. I wouldn't say it's the best one though, but it was great. Ed Sheeran's number 6 collaboration.
That thing was awful.
I guess. Ed Sheeran? No, that did really well.
Oh, that was really awful.
Actually, Travis Scott was on it.
So, just because Travis Scott and I was in it.
And Eminem and 50 Cent.
Okay.
Also, like that's really great, and then he has songs playing on the radio like all the time. So I'd say it's pretty successful. Like he did.
I can say it's successful,
I don't really
but I
listen to him
don't.
that
But I don't
much.
think it's really good in my opinion.
I guess Slipknot came out with that album this year too.
It wasn't that great, bro.
I didn't listen to it.
I did.
So much fun from Young Thug. I can't believe that slipped my mind.
Oh yeah, Young Thug.
So much fun.
So much fun was really good too.
And fucking Future as Wizard. Is that it?
It was Wizard, and he came out with I think Monster, or was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Well, I don't listen to either of those artists though.
No, I love them. I cried the Future.
I cried the Future.
I cried the
But
Future.
yeah, that's
every time I listen to him,
that's all the albums.
my misogynist bar keeps on recharging.
That's all the albums though, but that's crazy how like the other ones that came out, like Thank You Next, slipped my mind. I didn't think it came out this year. Like came out last year.
That's slipped
Same thing with Billie Eilish. So yeah. So now the hour has passed now, but so I guess that's really it for our podcast.
We really just talked about
Don't mind
albums for the past 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. We've only talked about like 3 topics in this whole podcast.
Hey, that's the thing about conversations and shit. You know, you start off with one thing and it branches out to a whole lot of shit, and the next thing you know it, you just lost an hour of your life.
Yeah. So before we end this podcast, we want to say thank you for listening in to our second EP of the podcast. Also, we would gladly like to have more people on the show onto the Polygon podcast.
Definitely. There's big plans coming.
We're really down for whoever. So if you want to be on it and really just join on the conversations, then by all means, just comment down below or DM me or Ernie about the show, and we will gladly have you on the next one, which will be recorded on Sunday, I believe. Also, as you could tell, there was no episode that happened on Monday, which was supposed to be posted, but things happened.
I got my hair dyed.
Got busy. Yeah, I already got his hair dyed and everything, but I guess I'll be talking in the next podcast. So basically, we're all busy and everything like that. So this should be uploaded tomorrow, which is Wednesday.
Yeah.
And today's Tuesday. So tomorrow is today for you guys. It'll be probably in midday or in the morning. Probably midday though. So yeah, and that was pretty much it. But thank you guys for watching the Polygon Podcast episode 2. Thank you guys a lot again.
Thank
really,
you. Thank you very much for
Ernie,
listening.
would you like to say anything else?
Yes.
Before we end this off, or
one, keep loving yourself. Self-love is amazing. And if you can't find yourself, try to find yourself. Try to find anything that you really like and keep on going, liking that thing, because that thing is yours. You like that. Nobody's gonna take it away from you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Just do whatever you like. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with the decisions you make. There is no good or bad, just decisions that make your life a little bit better or shittier. Thank you for listening to us. It really means a lot because this is just a beautiful passion project me and my best friend we make. And if you want to see my hair dyed, just follow me on Instagram at Slaughter Ernie. And our social media information will be down in the description. If you liked it, give us a big fat thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then give us that big ass thumbs down.
Okay. This is the longest intro ever. Anyways, okay, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below if you liked the video and give us a like, subscribe for more content like this, and please share with your friends and family. And with that being said,
more people coming.
Goodbye.
Bye.